Welcome to Display Tips. Let's get introduced to Profile. Tap the profile on bottom right of screen. Here, you can personalize your display experience. Tap the pencil icon to edit your profile picture, cover photo, basic user info including contact, and link to your other social media accounts. Select your preferred language. Identify top friends and family members. You can also create and manage your communities here. Watch for more tips on Display TV.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Display TV, live from New York City. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis. We got live trivia coming up real soon too, 12 minutes from now, which means I gotta give you a trivia answer. But first, we're gonna put you to the test and see if you can answer. If you haven't heard already, we're doing International Women's Day themed trivia. So let's give you a taste of what that's gonna look like. Let's put up the very real question 8 from tonight's game. This is for no points at all, but we'll see how you do, and then I'll reveal the answer. The first ever space mission in which women crew members outnumbered men had a woman on board from which of the following countries? Was it South Korea? Was it Japan? Or was it Russia? First ever space mission where women outnumbered the men. So where was a woman from? There were two. Ooh, I just gave you a little bit of an answer. There were two women. One was from the United States and one was from where? Was it South Korea? Was it Japan? Was it Russia? Let's see how we do. As of now, we've got 40%, 43%, woo! We got 43% saying Japan. We've got 34% saying Russia. And we've got 20% saying South Korea. And y'all are so lucky. Again, 2 nights in a row where you really, really needed me. I love to be needed. It's South Korea. South Korea is your answer. The mission was ISS, and the astronaut in question was Yi So-yeon from South Korea. I love that now. Everyone just waited to like tap that in like it really matters. Now it's 61% that said that, but there you go. If you got it, you knew. You were one of the very few who actually knew. If you waited for me, why? This was for no points. You should have had fun guessing. Who got that right? Let me know in the chat. And if you did get it right, how did you know it? Did you just guess? Are you happy that I gave away that trivia answer? Ooh, gummy nuggets. Well done. All right, let's do it. Let's do some original content, shall we? Because trivia can be kind of hard. So we want to make sure you're actually earning money on this app by posting, which means we got to show up some of the posts that all of you have on this app. So let's kick things off with our first piece of original content. This one's from Michelle22. Woke up hungry, dashed out the house, straight to this. Ooh, chicken for breakfast, fried chicken for breakfast. I don't see any waffles, and I gotta say, chicken and waffles are where it's at, but that does look delicious. Anybody else fried chicken for breakfast? Is that a yes or a no? Do you need waffles to accompany it or never? Like there's always a reason for fried chicken. Let me know your opinion on this in the chat. Spencer says no, thank you. I appreciate the response. I need to sometimes feel like I'm not talking into the void. Okay, next we got one from Lay. Gorgeous. I would call this a selfie, but it's not because clearly the phone is set up not out of reach of the hands, right? I love this polka dotted shirt. I love this sky. And that looks like a gorgeous mountainous background. This is just a perfect photo. Well done, Lay. So pretty. Okay, next we got a photo from Melba42. Very, very cool and artistic. This is really cool, right? Like a projection, a cute little kid. What else do you want here? We got artsy fartsy. We got a cute child in here. I'm loving this photo. This is really awesome. Thanks, Melba. Next up, we've got Madam Claudia123. Little baby. We're getting all the babies on display. Display bees, right? That's obviously what the caption had to say, display bee. Hanging out with the friends and the family at some picnic. We love it. Great. Quality time with the family. All right, next up, we've got Roll, who said, grow well, little one. So I need to know, can anyone help me identify what this is? Is this a mangrove tree? It's got to be some sort of aquatic tree growing in the sand like that. Does anybody know what type of tree this is? I love learning about new, flowers and plants and animals and stuff through all of you right here on display, but I don't know what this is. So if somebody knows what it is, please let me know. All silence. All right, we're gonna go with mangrove. Thanks, Kathy, appreciate that. At least I'm not alone in not having an idea as to what it is. All right, then we've got chrysanth. All right, chrysanth. A frozen waterfall. And see, this is where I'm glad there's a caption, because I don't know if I would have identified this as a waterfall, but it is. It's a frozen waterfall, starting to thaw, so it won't be long before it's running again. But look at that snow, just freezing like little icicles and snow. It's getting close to being spring. We're almost there. Does anybody have that nice spring weather? We just touched upon it yesterday in New York, but it's back to being kind of cold here. Okay, next up, we've got Michael Ginn. As the sun goes down. I love this photo. This just feels like home to me, right? We got the pup looking out at the sunset, enjoying it. We got not a white picket fence, but like a brown fence, right? We got some beautiful houses and leaves on the ground. I don't know, this is nice. I love it. This makes me happy. Okay, next up we've got Seba 77. Taking a trip into the wide open, spectacular spaces of the mountains. Oof, yeah, said it better than I could. Look at that, look at the clouds overhead. How cool is that? Look at the rock formations. Makes me wanna go on a hike. Looks like you have a buddy. This looks like a fun day. And then finally, we have this one from Toto Caro, Countryside Canal. Gorgeous place for a walk, right? Sort of just peaceful, lots of serenity, tranquility, just looking at it. I love seeing stuff like this in my feed. It's my daily dose of meditation that I don't necessarily get from looking at my phone. All right, everyone, we've got trivia coming up in 5 minutes. It's International Women's Day themed. I'll see you there. Everybody, and welcome to an all-new round of Display Trivia. I am your host, Sarah Pribis, and let me be the first to wish you all not only a happy Tuesday, but a very happy International Women's Day. Yes! Today is the day we celebrate the ladies, because let's face it, we do not have it easy. Oh no, we do not. We've got the wage gap. We're supposed to focus on thigh gaps, and when it comes to jeans, they stopped making the style I liked at the Gap. Look, I'm not saying just because Gap discontinued my favorite cut of denim, they hate women, but I feel hate and I'm a woman. So, you know what? You do the math on that one, okay? And also math, like a lot of girls are really good at it. But I want everyone to clean up nice tonight, not just the ladies. You see what I did there? A woman's place is in the house and the guest house. Yeah, you heard me. We are making bank today. We got a mother-in-law suite in the backyard and everything. Might even invest in some commercial real estate. Who knows? I'm feeling like a powerful woman today. But you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we need to go over some rules. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears on your screen, choose carefully because once you tap, there is no going back. If you get one wrong, you can keep playing along, just not for the money, honey. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi, you're holding your phone vertically, and finally, your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you're actively posting and have your profile all set up. Now, as a quick warm-up, let me ask you this, for no money at all, okay? Would you rather throw like a girl, act like a lady, have no fury like a woman scorned? Ooh, I am scared of that last one. Oh, I am scared. There's no need for horror movies with jump scares and creepy masks and pig hearts, Just throw in a woman who caught her man doing something he shouldn't be, and you have yourself a terrifying storyline. The scariest of horror movies. Okay, we have 45% of you choosing act like a lady. Well, let's make like international women and have our day. As Shania Twain would say, let's go girls. Live from New York City, it's time for Display Trivia. Question 1. Beyonce says, this group runs the world. Girls, squirrels, pearls. Beyonce says, this group runs the world. Girls, squirrels, pearls. Look, if Beyonce says it, then that's what goes. You know, I never question Beyonce. When she tells me to get information, you can bet I get my pretty little butt there faster than you can say, driver, roll up the partition, please. Which, by the way, she also asked me to do. And of course, I happily oblige. Look, if Queen Bee says jump, you don't even say how high. You simply do it. I can see your halo. Yes, Bee, you can. Here it is. Girls run the world. Look, if you have a problem with it, I am not the person to take it up with. But that's good. 97% of you got that. Question 2. By definition, feminism seeks equality in what area? Religion, ability, gender. By definition, feminism seeks equality in what area? Religion, ability, gender. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have equality? Finally, everyone would get the same piece of pie. Wait, no, that's not good. Everybody needs their own pie. Wait, excuse me, can we get some more pies? Yeah, maybe like a pecan, some cherry. Hey guys, I'm ordering more pies for the table. What do we want? Oh no, they ran out of apple. Yeah, I don't know, Pete. Okay, I'll ask if they have ice cream. Yes, I know that's called a la mode. Thanks. Thank you, Pete. I like your shirt too, but I'm kind of busy ordering pies right now. You know what? We're gonna just take all the pies. Yeah, every pie. Thank you. Feminism, by definition, seeks the equality of the genders. Men, women, and all genders are equal. Everyone gets pie. Let's see. 93% of you got that. Question 3. Feminist author Gloria Steinem went undercover as what profession in the 1960s? Rockette, Playboy Bunny, Weeki-Wachee Mermaid. Feminist author Gloria Steinem went undercover as what profession in the 1960s? Rockette, Playboy Bunny, Weeki-Wachee Mermaid. I have so much respect for the women who have helped us achieve the status that we have today, right? I mean, this woman was willing to go undercover to help understand what it was like to be a woman in one of these environments. People from our generation did so much work, and look at me. Look at me. The only time I'll do undercover work is at bedtime, right after I put on my moisturizer and I scroll through my phone for an hour. All I'm saying is we really have so many amazing women to thank who got us where we are today. And sure, you know, a dude hired me to do this job, but I am a lady with 2 legs who walked her lady feet into work today and only 23 minutes late, okay? Did I have a nice coffee? You bet I did. You bet. Miss Steinem worked as a Playboy Bunny at their Manhattan Club in 1963, and 93% of you got that. Question 4. In Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman, she claims to wear all of the following pieces except men's shirts, short skirts, dress shirts. In Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman, she claims to wear all of the following pieces except men's shirts, short skirts, dress shirts. This is a woman in music who really deserves more credit for all her insights. Shania Twain said it best when she said plainly, "The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun." Yeah. I mean, the first time I heard those words, I felt that. I felt that right here. This song might have been the late, 90s, early 2000s feminist anthem that we needed. Color my hair, do it, I dare. Friends, this is clearly about a woman going through a breakup and making reckless hair decisions, but you know what? She is doing it on her own terms. And the only thing that she doesn't sing about wearing on this track are dress shirts. Whoa, man, I feel like moving on to Q5 with 87% of you. Q5. The American women's movement grew out of all of the following other movements except socialism, anti-slavery, jingoism. The American women's movement grew out of all of the following other movements except socialism, anti-slavery, jingoism. As is the case with many a social movement, this one gained traction when it could link up with some fellow baddies and get to work. Almost exactly like when T Swift's Girl Squad showed up in the Bad Blood music video to really show them what force she knew she couldn't do on her own. And you know what? So she rounded everyone up from Gigi Hadid to Mariska Hargitay. And sure, I'm not really sure why Selena Gomez betrayed her and then why they went to war with her, but like any music video with cool explosions and lipstick switchblades, count this girl in. But it's pretty clear that the American women's movement also shared ties with the socialism and anti-slavery movements. Yeah, not jingoism. That's right, 84% of you got it. Halfway there. Question 6. The first self-made woman millionaire in America made her fortune in what industry? Beauty, entertainment, fine art. The first self-made woman millionaire in America made her fortune in what industry? Beauty, entertainment, fine art. I mean, this is really quite an accomplishment. The only thing that I have ever self-made was a Mother's Day card. And if I'm being frank, even though I'm Sarah, it was not good. Of course, my mom told me she liked it. I mean, she had to, right? She was my mom. But it was one of those macaroni art projects they always made you do in elementary school, you know? Why are we always gluing dehydrated pasta onto construction paper? Beats me, but it was a total tease. The only time that we should be getting noodles out is when we're about to cover them in cheese, okay? But then Madam C.J. Walker was not only the first self-made American millionairess, but also the first black millionairess. And she made her fortune selling haircut products. Beauty is it. 90% of you are it. Whew. Question 7. The first self-governing country where women gained universal suffrage has a flag with which of the following elements? 6 6-pointed white stars, 4 5-pointed red stars, 5 5-pointed white stars. The first self-governing country where women gained universal suffrage has a flag with which of the following elements? 6 6-pointed white stars, 4 5-pointed red stars, 5 5-pointed white stars. That was fun to say. Suffrage is another word for the right to vote, okay? Not to be confused with suffrage, which is what my family endured whenever I wanted to put on one of my little plays, whenever we had people over. A captive audience? I know just the thing. Plays at home only had a few rules. 1, they had to take place in front of the mantle. It kind of looked like a proscenium stage and just served as a way to, anchor the action. 2, the pet had to be involved, usually against their will. And 3, the play had to have no plot and go on for way too long until all of the grown-ups inevitably dispersed. What could they possibly have found so interesting on the other side of the house? I don't know. But you know what? Fools all. The first play I put on was called The Princess Goes to Space, but the first self-governing nation that enfranchised women was New Zealand, whose main ensign contains 4 5-pointed red stars. 87% of you got that. Okay. Question 8. Which women crew members outnumbered men had a woman on board from which of the following countries? South Korea, Japan, Russia. The first ever space mission in which women crew members outnumbered men had a woman on board from which of the following countries? South Korea, Japan, Russia. We're not talking about the first woman in space, okay? That's not what this is asking. Don't we know by now, by the way, that women can do everything men can do, okay? If men can go into space, then so can we. If men can run for president, then so can we, right? Okay, those are the big things. But I don't think we should steamroll past the little things, though. Men can spend all day loafing on the couch, so can we. Men can roll through a 4-way stop, well, putty, so can we. Men can steal the Declaration of Independence, well, by George, so can we. And the first space mission, where women outnumbered men on the crew, was from the ISS in 2000, where American Peggy Whitson and South Korean Yi So-yeon said, "Hey boys, this is our space." That's right. 89% of you got that. Question 9. The first official International Women's Day occurred in the same year that which movie star was born? Charlize Theron, Elizabeth Banks, Reese Witherspoon. The first official International Women's Day occurred in the same year that which movie star was born? Charlize Theron, Elizabeth Banks, Reese Witherspoon. And all these women are proof that women over 40 in Hollywood can still hold their own. Oh no, don't make Laura Dern hold her own script. I said she can hold her own, not that she should have to. No, you should crouch down right in front of her with her script open to the right page, but do not, I repeat, do not make eye contact. If she's peckish, and she usually is, she will bite. I've seen it happen. Don't say I didn't warn you. They say you should never ask a lady her age, but they never said you shouldn't Google it. And Charlize Theron is the only actress here born in 1975, the same year the United Nations officially recognized International Women's Day on a global scale. 81% of you got that. Well, look at us. We're blazing a trail because it's time for the final question. Question 10. Select the correctly paired Earth Mother deity with their associated culture. Sybil and Illusion, Lidivis Gallic, Tanansin Olmec. Select the correctly paired Earth Mother deity with their associated culture. Sybil and Illusion, Lidivis Gallic, Tanansin Olmec. What's amazing is across cultures, over millennia, most societies had it figured out. They did. And that is, women are amazing. It's crazy that we even have to say this out loud, but yes, it's true. I mean, some of us can grow a whole new person inside our bodies. Excuse me? You were telling me that some women are literally human printers that just spit out more people? Yes, yes. Isn't that wild? I'm almost tempted to say it's where Ridley Scott got the inspiration for his movie Alien. I mean, don't quote me on that, but it checks out. Regardless, I'm really excited to bring this whole thing home tonight and say definitively that who runs the world is girls. Guys, I told you to just listen to Beyonce. I told you. Sybil is an Antolonian Earth Mother deity. Tanansin comes from the Aztec tradition, but Lidivis is the only goddess correctly matched to the Gauls. That's right. 87% on Q10. Okay, show-offs. So how did the rest of us do? How did the ones that didn't make it do? Let me know your scores in the chat. But you know what? You came, you displayed your knowledge, and you are going to get paid. 414 winners tonight. Whoo! We're getting smarter and smarter. Or maybe the questions are getting easier. What do we think here? Mark Foot got a 7. Ella Madness got a 7. Oh no! Study got a 10. Taym Abdu got a 10 out of 10. Mark, 7 is good. 70 out of those hard questions, I would consider that a win. I know it's not cash, but I would just tap myself on the back and say, I am a winner. Christy B got a 5 out of 10. Ash Zero is a winner. Nunes Wendy got an 8. Well done. Okay, the questions are harder. All right, I love that. Boop your nose. 8, that's okay. You did great. 8 is a B, right? Jeffrey got a 6. Langley says, congratulations. I say congratulations too. Only I Wow got a 10 out of 10. Tim Tozer missed the last question. That's gotta hurt. IIDXD got a 9 out of 10. We got 6 for Jenny Girl tonight. You know what, friends? Thanks for celebrating International Women's Day with me. Go hug a woman. Go tell them that you love them. Go say thank you, whatever you gotta do. Now, until then, we'll see you next time on Display.